I want to tell you a story about a girl called Thandi. She lives in a township in South Africa. She's in a primary school, but it's a government school, mostly dysfunctional. She gets up early in the morning, she leaves home between 5 and 6, and she walks to school. Her parents leave home more or less at the same time, because they need to get onto a taxi and who knows how many buses to get to work. Sometimes she takes lunch to school, sometimes she doesn't, depending on what's in the fridge. Her only concern in school is she needs to pass, and pass rate in government schools in South Africa is 35%. And then when she goes home in the afternoon, the next biggest concern is just to make it home safe. When she gets home, her parents are not there, they're still working, so she needs to look after herself. She needs to do all her homework herself. Let me tell you about my kids. I've got 3 girls and 1 boy. Their mom takes them to school in an air-conditioned bus. They're in a private Christian school in the suburbs. All they want to do is they want to pass with 75%, because that's what their parents expect of them. When they get home in the afternoon, they've got their mom here, and her job is to help the kids get their homework done, understand what they learn at school. Now let's fast forward a few years. A few years later, Thandi and one of my girls sit in front of the same interviewer. Who do you think gets the job and why? And that's the problem we have in South Africa. We have a dysfunctional government schooling system. And the rich get very good education and the poor don't. These are the stats. 48% of kids that start in grade 1 finish grade 12. Only 4% of kids that start in grade 1 pass their math in grade 12. 33% of all graduates are unemployed. 52% of all 35-year-olds and younger are unemployed. And all of this leads to one point. In 2019, the World Bank recognized that South Africa is the most unequal society in the world. How do we fix that? So what Nika does is Nika helps schools and townships with finances, with leadership development, and with proper business skills to help those principals and their teams run the schools in a proper way to give those kids the best education possible. And then we let those schools adopt other schools who have the same problems, and you have peer-to-peer influence. And that's how we want to raise the general education level in South Africa. This all takes money. It needs a lot of money. So Nika takes part in a fundraiser once a year where we cycle 1,000 kilometers on gravel roads through the hottest part of the country in the middle of summer in order to raise money. We select 20 riders to ride from Bloemfontein to Wellington in the Cape on mountain bikes. And each rider needs to raise 40,000 Rand. If you've received this video, would you make contact with the person that sent this to you? Or if you want more information, click the link below and help us.